Hi, next video on how to use the new trap machine at the Owners Club, Wingdale, New York is how to set it up for basic operation, just like the old way with the button, the wire with the button so you can launch the birds. So here we go. There's two wires, one with blue connectors on it, one with a red connector and the button on the other end, and then in between has to be that box with the legs sticking up in the back. So I'll go in there and grab that and just show that to you real quick. This is the box with the legs sticking up here. That's the two wires are going to go in on this side. The one with the blue connectors on it, and that's this one, blue connector, and the other end is already wired here. Don't touch this end. That's just leave that the way it is. So that's the blue one, and then here is the one with the red connector. That's got the box with the button on it. So here we go. And we'll take this out. Normally you would kind of pull this out into the middle of the grass in front of the shooting stations and just wire it up, connect it up there and set it down. So here we go. Bring it to about here. The reason I suggest putting it here is that if you want to do the voice activated part, there's going to be microphones at each station, and they've all got a wire that's got to feed into this box. So but like I said, first basic setup is the blue one has it's real nice because each color-coded thing has a different number of pins. So the blue one has 3 pins. You can only put it into one place. Plug it in there, screw on the connector, keep it tight. Here's the wire. The red connector is the wire with the box on it for the button to launch the birds. So that's got 4 pins. Plug that in. Tighten the thing. And now it's basically ready to use, you know, in the old fashioned. The idea of this box is to put it in here with it's got a label on it, put the label down, tighten up a couple of these screws here so it'll hold it in. And then we'll turn it over so it stands on the legs, and then sort of the idea there being that it's protected. It's not weatherproof, but it's weather resistant. So if we turn it over like this, you know, those screw pins hold it, you know, from hitting the ground and getting wet or anything. And plus this, like I said, would keep a little bit of drizzle off of it, or and obviously if something falls on it, that protects it too. So now it's ready to use. Quick lesson on this. The bottom button that has a typical on-off symbol on it. When you press that, it turns blue. If you have the microphones hooked up, it will activate the microphones. If not, just press the top button, that like the old one, just that launches one bird. Another neat feature is if you hold it down, it'll launch 2 birds. So about 1.5 seconds apart, which is how long it takes the machine to cycle. So that's kind of almost like doubles, not exactly doubles, but they call it following pair. So that'll be a nice feature, a fun thing for people to try. So there it is. Now it's ready to use, you know, old style with the box and the button.